téléspectateurs, nous retournons, moi retourner cette fois-ci pour compte moi. Depuis nous retourner pour compte moi, ça veut dire le compte dans l'autre studio. Actuellement, nous gagnons le compte dans studio B qui pour recevoir groupe Alimoña et Kolabo. C'est un groupe de jeunes artistes latinos mais ils chantent musique reggae. Le compte pour Alchita avec eux pour nous capables joindre plus d'informations de groupe ça et puis pour nous capables voir comment le groupe performe.
We're gonna have Alimoña and Kolabo qui a performé live pour nous, and of course we have with them Mr. Ali and Mr. Ron, right? You both came from Venezuela, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long ago you been here?
I've been in the States for like 19 years.
19 years.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna say how old you were when you came to the state, right?
You could.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Ron?
I came here about 14 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah,
And
it has been fun.
Fun. And you told me when you came here, you went straight to college.
That's right. I came here with a scholarship to play basketball, and I did that. Graduating, they actually hired me as a coach multiple times.
But let me ask you this: from Venezuela, did you speak English before you came?
No, actually, signed up for a school up in Texas. That's where I actually learned the language. It took me about 3 months to pick it up, but yeah.
That's record time. It took me 20 years. I'm still learning.
Me too.
But you went to Florida Gulf Coast University.
Yes, right after Texas, I signed up for Florida Gulf Coast, and I spent quite a time in there. Very grateful.
I like you to know my son is attending now Florida Gulf Coast University.
That's awesome.
This is his first year.
Good for him.
And he plays basketball as well.
Oh, wow.
But he's not playing for the school though.
That's awesome. They got intramurals there, so
Yes.
he's gonna be able to have a championship and everything, because after I graduated, I was part of the intramural tournament, and we went all over the state actually playing for them. So he has a good shot.
And you did take the school to Final Four, right? That was 2011.
Yeah, we recruited the kids the year before, so yeah, 5 of my kids were at the Sweet 16.
The Sweet 16, okay.
Yeah, in 2000.
How was that experience? That was for the first time. Actually, although the school is in Florida,
Right.
that's for the first time I heard of the school at the national level. How was that experience?
Well, I can tell you this much. I signed up for the school in 2003. The school actually opens in 2000 actually. Well,
Yes.
1997. The program, the actually arena, that was built in 2001. So when I got there, I was the first international coming into campus, actually in a program, sport program. So I saw the school build up pretty much from 2000 all the way to now.
Very good. We're not promoting the school. Let's go back straight to our band, Alimoña and Kolabo.
Alimoña and the Kolabo. That's right.
What is that, Ali?
Well, because it's Alimoña, which
Yes.
is me, and then
Okay.
I create a Kolabo, which means collaboration of different musicians, you know, to create a nice sound, you know, a unique sound.
Unique sound. What do you mean by unique sound?
Well, something original, you know.
Okay.
And what we do is we use the Jamaican rhythm, like reggae, which we love. Come from Venezuela, very close to Jamaica, so in Venezuela, strong culture of reggae. And then we mix it up with a little Latin, you know. I throw my Spanglish lyrics in there, you know, mixing up the English and the Spanish, and you know, just try to give us make it sound unique, original.
Okay, well, we're talking about Latin reggae.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and is that been well received?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And a little dancehall to it, where you saw live, like the song "Sexy Jazz." That's a little dancehall. So we're starting to open up a little more, you know, and play different rhythms, you know.
Okay.
Not just strictly Latin reggae.
Okay.
But also soca and stuff like that, you know, dancehall and even a little reggaeton, why not, and stuff like that. So.
And how long the band has been in existence?
We've been together since 2009.
2009.
Yes.
Up to now, that's about 6 years.
Yes.
Can you share with our audience the success that you guys have?
Well, in those 6 years of being together, we've been pretty successful. I'm very proud that we've been in big stages. We went to Puerto Rico, we went to Mexico. We got the chance to visit Islas Canarias, Spain.
Spain.
And also our country, Venezuela. we got to share the stage with big guys like Don Omar, and one time with Pitbull, Ivy Queen, and people like that, you know, a big artist like that.
What about
So
Jamaica?
Jamaica is
no
in
plan.
our plans.
Okay.
We will visit Jamaica. We have to.
Yes,
We have to.
yes.
And
Country of
that's gonna be fun.
Bob Marley,
yes, Bob Marley, the king.
the king.
He's the inspirational for me. Very inspirational.
Any country in the Caribbean islands?
I went to Bahamas.
Okay.
I went to Bahamas not too long ago,
Mhm.
like I want to say a month and a half ago,
Okay.
and I joined a cruise ship, and we went down to Freeport,
Mhm.
and we did a big show down there. It was excellent vibrations.
Ron, how many people actually are in the band?
Since Ali has created a collaboration, the band has made many changes.
Mhm.
As now, we have around 5 to 7 members. Includes, you know, guitars and bass players and drummers and percussionists and dancers. So we can go in different ways. You know, we can go a small group depending of the contract, depending on what's the need for the community or the establishment.
Okay. And what is your role or what are your responsibilities at the band?
For now, I'm the manager. I do a lot of the bookings and also intending to expand the marketing as much as I can. But we actually work as a team. We all do a little bit of management. We all do a little bit of marketing. We all do a little bit of music, art, painting.
That's what I saw. You guys,
Yeah.
since you've been here, just like everybody's doing everything.
Correct. Yeah.
At some point, I was asking who's responsible for what.
Exactly.
Teamwork,
It's-
right?
Yes.
That's it.
Definitely.
All right. And Ali, you are one of the lead singers, but you do other things for the band as well, don't you?
Yes, I do promotions. I manage our websites, you know, and like Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Wow.
And I also do the writing of the songs, and I'm in charge of producing.
And in your songs, what kind of message or messages that you guys trying to convey out there?
We send out conscious messages, you know, to people, to show people how to live a better life, you know, a positive life and a healthy life. And we talk about everything. We talk about war. We talk about love, a lot of love. That's what everybody needs, you know, more love. And unity.
As a matter of fact,
Little
one of
party.
the things that you guys talking about is the Solset.
Correct.
What is Solset and how does that relate to the band overall?
Well, basically, we spoke about the school earlier. That's actually where the idea came from. The school is bio minor, and that's what I got from the school. The way to transform what we already have been used or misused, you know, such as water sources and whatnot. So I since I'm a painter, I needed to create something to gather all these entities and combine creativity and to accomplish this what I have in mind, which is show the world that we have to change our ways of living.
Okay.
And I make this huge step, stopping my career as a basketball player, moving to Miami, open up this idea, this creation. And the first person that I met was Ali, through his music actually. And I found him and I talked about the project that I had, and he said I'm in. And since then we've been working together, and he has been putting his portion with his long career as a musician, and he's already been working as a conscious messages. So it was easy to combine it.
When you guys talking about, and any one of you can answer that, you know, when you guys talking about a better life, you're talking about keeping it real. One of your songs actually, it's the title of that song. Explain to me, can you go details? What
Talking about-
exactly do you mean by that?
Talking about keeping it natural, the most natural way possible. You know, nutrition.
Talking about the
with
way
with
we
the
eat.
Food, you know, that unfortunately now these days almost all the food's got like GMO and stuff that it's not good for our bodies. You know, so we try to teach people how to eat. You know, and be more healthy.
How would you teach that? You know, just
We
how
combine
would you
it.
teach me
Yes.
by listening to your son? You can teach me how to eat better.
Right.
Or-
Well, this is what I came up with. Since I grew up listening to some messages through music and different messengers, I believe the best way is by combining forces. Now, we can use his messages with his music, but also I can use my paintings, and also I can use the poetry, and also I can use the nutritionist, and I can also use the yogi. So
How would you get a
Put
nutritionist
it-
involved? I have
put them all together
Okay.
in one event from 7 in the morning all the way to midnight. We can do all that done in one community. It's very simple.
Explain. I want to make sure I understand. If
Okay.
I understand, I'm sure my viewers will understand as well. If you have an event,
Right.
in that event, you can put all of those activities
Together.
Correct.
from nutritionist to
Right.
painting. Okay.
Music.
How would you put that together?
I intend to find one activist in the area that is need.
Okay.
Okay, so I contact that person. As soon as I contact that individual, I will provide my plan event, and that describes exactly what we're going to be doing with a schedule and well presented. And now we will go with, by the time, and each time, and it will be set for each activity. So that we will start with a prayer, and right after we go with a yoga section, and right after we do a speech regarding the issues that's in the community, and right after that we start with a beach cleanup. Right after the beach cleanup, we normally do a sport event. Could be a surf event, or volleyball, beach volleyball, or beach soccer. And right after that, we took a break, so we can change up and clean up, and then we get prepared for the music event. And normally, we are the ones who close the event, and we ask other members around the area, other bands, so they can collaborate.
Okay. Sounds unique. And
Yes.
for the first time, I have to admit that this is for the first time, I heard a band will come in the neighborhood not only to perform, but you guys put actually an event. For me, this is just like a movement. It's to change the people's behavior, the way they eat, the way probably they listen to music.
Correct.
How would that generate money? I'm asking the manager.
It's one of those things that you do because you were born with that.
Yeah.
And we just follow our heart and what we love, and we love to play music, we love to play art, we love to, transcend, to give out the message that we already have given. And we just want to pass it along, and it's a beautiful world, and I think 10 years from now, if we don't take care of our planet right now, in 10 years, it's not going to be the same,
It's not gonna be
obviously.
the
It's
same,
not going to
yes.
be the same.
Okay, if you look at all the environmental issues, look at what happened to Texas, and you never know. I agree with you. But from one neighborhood to another neighborhood, the issue or the issues may not be the same.
They're not.
How would you then adjust your agenda
Right.
to address the needs of different neighborhoods?
With that activist that we contact first, we create a relationship, and from Miami, I intend to contact different sponsors, and that's how we actually give them money to do our jobs
Perform the job.
To perform the job.
through a sponsorship.
And so far,
Sometimes we collaborate too, We put money from our pockets too to create events, We don't really care about the money that much. We care about our society, helping people. And
do you guys got positive response from the local government, for example, municipal government, or do you guys try to reach out to not-for-profit organizations, probably dealing with environmental issues, or with any kind of, for example, in South Florida, affordable housing is a very big issue.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? People
Right.
who work there for minimum wage may not be able to afford to pay for rent, for electricity.
Right.
Do you guys will work with local organizations that are addressing those through music, painting, and all of those things that you guys use, so you can addressing those issues.
Yes, it's on the plan. We actually register on the federal. I'm sorry, on the state of Florida. We're in the process registering ourselves through the federal part of it. So in that way, we will give more help through the government. We actually getting into bending, styrofoam and plastic bags. So they are collaborating with us, but we also kind of fighting in a sense because we don't want those type of substances, in our stores because ultimately you will find them on the oceans.
Okay, very good, very good. Solset and Alimoña, so if we're talking about exactly the same thing, except
Correct.
they are on the different type.
Exactly.
All right.
Family.
It's a family. All right. I'm going to take a break and I will be right back. Nous appelons, on a parlé avec deux gros artistes qui a fait ensemble avec Alimoña. On a pris une petite pause et puis l'entourné, on a continué la conversation. On a appelé pendant la pause, on a invité pour capable d'entendre une belle musique qui est jouée pour nous. Après musique là, on a tourné pour nous continuer ensemble avec conversation nous avec deux jeunes messieurs ça. Pour moi-même, c'est deux monde qui a fait travail extraordinaire ensemble avec tout 13 man. On s'y pause. We'll be right back.